Becoming present in the room, in yourself, welcoming you back to the class you always wanted to go to. Beginning as we do with our Tai Chi warm-ups, and just adjust the camera here slightly. Our 3 intentful corrections, feet about shoulder width apart. First intentful correction, align the body, relax the knees, bring the hips forward, raise the heart center, tuck the chin, aligned between earth and sky. Second treasure, the breath. First noticing the breath. Resting secure in the knowledge the breath is providing us everything we need in this moment, and slowing the breath slightly, bringing it down into the lower dantian. And just noticing, beginning to turn the awareness inward, shedding our attention to the outward appearance of our existence and moving our intention to paying attention to our inner sensations. The last intentful correction, the last treasure, the mind, quieting the mind by bringing it present, gently resting on this moment, allowing all that occurred in the past to remain in the past just for now. All that awaits us in the future to await its appropriate time for attention. Whenever distraction arises, always gently returning to this body, this moment, this breath. And beginning with the flowing motion, inhale coming forward and exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, allowing the entire foot to remain on the ground. Just feeling that drift slowly take over your body, gently flowing back and forth, intending to inhabit that slow flowing motion that is our Qigong and Tai Chi practice. Exhale back. One more as we prepare to move up and down, expanding, contracting. Inhale forward and exhale back. Now bringing the arms up as we inhale and raise up, perhaps coming up onto the balls of your feet as you expand and contract, sinking down. Inhale up and exhale, sink down. Inhale up and exhale, sink down. Inhale up and exhale, sinking down, connecting to the earth, expanding, contracting. Inhale up. Last one as we get ready to move side to side. Exhale, sink down. Inhale. Begin to shift over. Exhale, sink down. Inhale. And sink down. And this time, bringing the hands up as we come across. Inhale. And sink down. Inhale up. Feeling the center of balance remain in the middle, even as we shift over our weight, still remaining in the center. Inhale and come over. And now allow your hands the freedom to simply move as they will with this side-to-side shift. whatever it is that feeling inside of flowing energy from side to side is increased for you, allow the hands to move in that way. And a big gathering breath. And exhale, sending pure, fresh energy into your body. Fingers down like garden spades. Inhale, digging into the earth, gathering from around, bringing down from the sky, and exhaling, allowing that energy to seep into the soft tissue, the organs, the fascia, your tendons, down to the bones, gathering, allowing to come down from the earth, from the sky, and exhaling, sending that pure, fresh energy down to the very center of your physical being, your bone marrow, washing away blockages and stagnations, infusing yourself with new, fresh, clear chi, energy, life force. Inhale, gather, and exhale, sending that in, and just allowing the hands to cross over the lower dantian, resting for a minute, feeling gratitude for these moments, just noticing very simple movements, perhaps profound changes in the way we feel. And knee circles, just gently doing some circles with the knees, feeling how the ankles and hips and thighs are engaged in this movement, back the other way. And back the other way. And the turtle swims in the ocean, so we're going to inhale, come up as the hands come up. And exhale, raise and push down. Inhale, sink down. Exhale, push up. Inhale, down. And exhale, come up. And allowing yourself to feel your place on the spectrum of movement here, knowing extremes are perhaps not what we look for in our Tai Chi and Qigong practice, knowing we can come very far down if we choose, and yet the energy is identical if we are outwardly expressing a smaller range in our sink down and raise up. Feeling drawn down to the earth and pushing down, connecting again. Turtle swims in the ocean and moving to squeezing the sponge. So inhale, come up, palms and face up, and exhale, squeeze everything together with force and release. Inhale, expand, and exhale, squeeze down, squeezing the creases in the thighs, the armpits, the fists, and release. And squeezing all together, pushing the heels down into the ground, release. Inhale. Feeling the stretch in the spine as we come down, and exhale, squeezing all together. Release. Last one. Inhale, come up. And exhale down. And squeeze it. Release. Side bends, and so we'll just allow the hand to gently creep down the knee. And exhale, come back up. Inhale, hand stretches down to the knee, feeling the stretch here. Exhale, come back up. Noticing perhaps doing this a little bit differently today, allowing for the variations of similar movements to creep into our awareness. So we can be pushing down and reaching up, getting that same. We can be coming down, perhaps increasing the stretch, right? If we want to get all Jack LaLanne-like, we can bring that over and come back down. Can also sort of wheel of life this, and so this turns around and then back up as we come. Allow yourself the room to play with these movements so that they become your own and enjoyable in your way. Tying back to doing it wrong better than not doing it at all. If I'm here and I say, oh, I can't remember how that guy moved last time, if I'm not going to do it right, I'm just not going to do it, right? And we here in our class try to take the opposite view, which is do it wrong. And that way you may engage in the side stretches because you remember that you liked to flail your arms around as you did it. So we've moved our spine back and forth, side to side. Now ringing the temple gong. Allowing the movement to generate its own force from the simple movement of the hips and the arms being very relaxed and empty. And perhaps bringing the arms up over, perhaps looking over your shoulder as you twist around again, allowing the movement to be your own. And some gentle shaking. Perhaps bouncing on the heels if you want something a little more vigorous. Shoulder rolls gathering and sending the wave. So inhale, reaching as far out into the ocean as you can, gathering a wave, and exhaling, allowing it to crash over your body. Inhale, reach out, focusing on that shoulder rotation, gathering a wave, and exhale, allowing that wave to crash over your body and rinse and release blockages and stagnations. Inhale, gather, and exhale. Inhale, reaching far into the ocean where the wave begins. And exhale, allowing it to crash over you, rinsing, washing away. Last one, inhale. Finding our wave and exhale. And going the other way now, gathering a big wave from inside ourselves. And exhaling, allowing that wave to expel out into the furthest reaches of the ocean, absorbed back into the waters. Gathering blockages, stagnations, whatever you want to get rid of, and exhale. One of the beauties of this practice is this can be not just a physical rotation, the shoulders, but inhale, gathering something emotional or thought-provoking or bothersome that you want to get rid of. And inhale, gathering all of that exhale, sending it out into the farthest reaches of the oceans, getting it away, separating yourself from it. And or just rotate your shoulders. And moving up from the knees to the hips, thighs, to the back, to the shoulders, to the neck. So just inhale and turn to one side, and exhale, look down. Come back up to center, and inhale, look the other way. And exhale, look down, and hold. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, look down. And coming back to center, inhale, look the other way. Exhale, look down. And nose circles, and so very gently just trace the face of a clock with your nose. Not looking to grind the neck, but just open up the muscles and energy pathways back the other way. Not looking to stress or strain or prove how far we can go. And top of the head circles. Now moving the head around. Again, nice, gentle, loose movement. And back the other way. Slow, flowing movement. Feeling perhaps inner tensions, muscular tics and cricks falling away. And turtle regards the moon, so inhale, raise the chin up as high as you can, feeling a stretch in the front, and exhale, look down, stretching the back of the neck. Inhale up. And exhale down. And some more shaking. And sighs of relief. Big inhale. And audibly exhale out. And shake. Alright, and just sort of shake the feet out, been standing a little bit, so hopefully that is opening ourselves up, feeling a little bit more loose and goose. And so I'm going to remove some yarn that's here for the kitty, who still likes to play, just like we like to play here. So we have been working on bringing together our hand movements for the Tai Chi Easy practice and our leg movements from the Tai Chi Easy walking. And so recalling perhaps our walking, we have our two forms of walking, the train tracks, forward, back, turn, forward, back, turn, forward, back, turn. And we also have our in, out, forward, back, turn, foot comes in, foot goes out, back, turn, foot comes in, foot comes out, back, turn, in, out, forward, back, and turn. Right, so we have our options there that we've been working with. And because we are in our limited space, we also did sort of a third one, which is just to side, back, turn as we come over. Wait, back, turn as we come over. And we can bring our foot in, foot out, back, and turn. And so we move this to simply a weight shifting movement. And to be completely transparent, this has come from the pandemic and a lot of people teaching in this medium and not wanting to do this kind of thing, right? And so it's a wonderful new innovation to our practice. So we have all of those sort of walking variations, and perhaps we can notice the unifying themes here of forward, back, turn, forward, back, turn, side, side, turn, side, side, turn. And so as we've developed this Tai Chi Easy walking form, we have this forward, shift, back, now this foot is empty, and rotate. And what we can do is integrate this into our hand movements. And last time we did it with our first movement. And so just to review, right, we're going to have our Tai Chi ball, harmonizing yin yang, right? Push down, frisbee up, scoop under, put the lid on top. Push down, frisbee up, scoop under, put the lid on top. And we took that and we went forward, back, turn, forward, back, turn. And so as I come forward, I push down and frisbee up. As I sit back, I sort of open up and begin to ready to turn. Right? And so we'll do that just side to side. So we go side, back, and turn. Side, back, and turn. And so it may feel as we are doing only the movement as we shift, right? But remember our expand and contract. And so if we inhale and expand, exhale, contract, and turn, right? So we and so recalling perhaps in our very early times, we talked about our pictures, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here we have 1, 2, 3. And so what happens as we come back, these begin to turn as they become empty. Now what happens if you breathe the other way when you do it? So notice, there's lots of pairings for the breath. So let's work once again with the our bell. Becoming present, feeling this moment, and appreciation for the work you've done to continue on the journey in the Tai Chi Easy. And we have about 3-4 minutes left, and so this would be our question and answer and concern and addressing time. However, here we are. So benben214@yahoo.com anytime. Send me an email. I will respond within 24 hours. So please feel free. So we're sort of doing what we did last time. We're going to keep doing it. Just a little more discussion to have it hopefully feel a little more comfortable. And we'll just shift weight back and forth now for just a second. So we'll incorporate the opening. Inhale, open. And shift, back, rotate. 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 Shift, back, and rotate. Now turn the ball over. Rush knee, shift, back, rotate. Brush knee, shift, back, rotate. Back, shift. So we're going to brush and then shift and rotate. Back, shift, rotate. Okay? There it is, just secret for next week. So thank you so much. Hope you have gotten something today you can take into your week and incorporate into the practice you've been developing. And we will see you next week. Thank you so much.